Well, I first met Andrew probably standing on the touchline of a lacrosse pitch. Both our daughters were at school together, and so we met that way. We're both property people, and ended up talking property whilst watching a game of lacrosse. So my day job is I'm CEO of a national property company. So property development is what I'm doing day to day. My other investments are diversified. I'm well diversified, and what attracted me to a relationship with Andrew was the fact that, first of all, he clearly seems to know what he's doing, and would be continuing investment in property, which is what I know, but in a way that, like many other investments, whether it be stock market or, there's very little you need to do yourself. So, I was into something that I know, with somebody that knew what they were talking about, that I could trust. Very little for me to do apart from provide the money. The attraction for me was that he'd got the opportunity, the time, the contacts to source properties, properties that we could acquire, hopefully at a below market value, just simply because of taking advantage of the market at the time, or properties with opportunity where we could, through altering the conversion inside, adding a bedroom to a one-bedroom flat, or looking at the freehold leasehold structure, where we could, whether or not we bought slightly below or at market value, we could add value by either altering the structure, the physical structure of the property, or the legal structure of the freehold or the leasehold. So there was something we could do to increase the value, and then make a decision whether we sell, let, whether we sell or hold. I didn't have any concerns about the relationship, because we talked about it at the outset, how it would work, what we both wanted out of it, and we set that down in an agreement between us. So we knew from the outset where we stood. It was then down to Andrew to source the properties, run the initial appraisals, put those to me, and if I liked them, if I thought it was something that I wanted to be involved with, he'd put something to me, so I could agree to that and we'd move forward. Or if not, then it wasn't something we proceeded with within our own joint venture. So, no concerns, because it's clearly set out at the outset what it is we're going to do, and I get the opportunity as we move forward to say yes or no to each situation. The arrangement with Andrew is just between the two of us, so it's a joint venture of two. We started in 2007. We've built up a portfolio of 20 apartments, where the value is circa 2 million. So, over time, and particularly through this more difficult time in the housing market, we've built up what I think is quite a nice portfolio. For me, I think there's two key things. The first is to meet the person and get to know the person, and always to see the whites of their eyes. Chemistry is important in making any relationship work. And the second is, particularly when it's somebody you don't know, and Andrew and I at the start didn't know each other that well, is you've got to think longer term, decide between you what it is you want, what you're getting into, and just set it down and have it on a piece of paper, so you both know where you are and your expectations are clearly set. I would recommend Andrew to anybody else wanting to get involved in this sort of arrangement, principally because what we set out to achieve in 2007, we've made good progress. Between us, the agreement has worked, and I think we both feel it has worked well, and over time will deliver the returns that we were expecting. Buying, planning, with contractors, developing, selling, letting, all those things are within my area of expertise. So it's something I know well, which when there's somebody else doing it on my behalf, it's something I know and can check whether I believe it's been done correctly in the way I would do it.